young, strong people, but it was in Expendables 2 that you got quite badly hurt.
Yeah. We were doing this scene with Jean-Claude Van Damme, and lovely guy, wonderful guy.
Cuckoo.
So we have this scene, and at one point in the scene, he has a moment where he supposedly kicks this knife into my chest, and we did a bunch of takes, and on this one particular take, he gave me a full Van Damme kick to the chest, and I dropped to my knees, and everyone called cut, like and everyone, like proper hit me in the chest, and sort of dropped to my knees, and I had my hands tied behind my back, and I was like, and the first AD came over, he's like, "You okay?" I'm like, yep, no, I'm good, I'm not going to show any pain to Van Damme, and I stood up, and then he takes his glasses off, he turns to me and goes, "It's okay, it's a controlled kick." and I'm like, there was nothing controlled about it, you kicked me in the chest. 100% just got kicked by Van Damme.
Really?
But I honestly felt honoured. If you're going to get kicked by someone, that's a pretty good person to be kicked.
Yeah, I guess.
Kickboxing world champion.
You've worked with him?
I do not know him.
You? He's been. I encountered him once. You were on the show. He was on the show.
I'm not sure if he's ever been on this show, but I've
He said another great thing. Between that, the controlled kick line, and this, I worked with him for 4 days or something. The other thing he said to me, he came up to me at one point and he took his glasses off again.
Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing.
He wore these glasses through the whole scene. He came over and took his glasses off and looked at me as, "You have a good face." Glasses back. Thanks, mate. That's awesome.
But doesn't Jennifer Lawrence do a similar thing on the Hunger Games before acting?
Yeah, she's probably worse. She often, right before a take, would turn to me and ask me if I liked having sex with kangaroos or anything along those lines, You never really know what's going to come out of her mouth.
And your answer was?
Absolutely. That's what Australians do.
Australian and proud.
We'd had reports of a large amount of people entering the premises from neighbours, neighbouring properties, but the landlord would not give access.
Morning.
Did you have a copy of the warrant? Of course I have, yeah. There you go. Cheers. And actually, the landlord claimed it was empty.
We believe there are people living at the property, despite the owners saying no, it's empty, but he refused to allow us to have a look around.
So, don't know what to expect. Could be bad.
The housing enforcement officers believe the property may have been rented out to a large group of tenants, which the landlord does not have a licence to do.
I'm just going to stick this on the door first, so that the warrant is served. Right, there's a light on in there, so if there's any queries about what's going on.
Oh, cool.
Great. Ah, hello, sir.
Oh, how you doing?
Good morning. We have a warrant of entry to your property.
Oh, okay. I'm not even the owner.
Right, that's fine. We know who the owner is. You're going to let us in, yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Great.
No. There's someone in there and there's someone in there.
Okay, you all related or are you friends?
I'm renting a room.
It's fine, nothing to worry about.
We're from Town Council Environmental Health. We're just executing a warrant of entry because we have been unable to get into the property.
Not only is the property occupied, it seems that at least 5 unrelated people live here.
Yeah, well, okay, there's definitely people living in this room. There's belongings here.
Meaning it's classed as a large HMO and must be licensed.
I don't like this room much.
Some landlords either don't know that they need a licence or they don't care that they need a licence. Unfortunately, we're seeing a lot in Harrow that they don't care.
Well, what the heck is this? This electric wire here going through the wall. Some of the electrics in here are pretty scary. This is totally unacceptable. That means there is no earth. Very dangerous. Property was just a mess. Seen some quite artistic works here of pipe work. Exposed pipe work to the radiators just on the floor. They were just bare copper pipes. Stand on those, you burn your feet. Were you aware that this property was unlicensed as an HMO?
No, I wasn't aware that it was unlicensed, but I did believe that he was definitely be breaking some rules with the condition of it.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Let's get on with it. I'm a top taunter, the best there. Your taunts? I've heard dogs rip. Well, how then is this for a clever? Think you're confused. That sounds more like your sister. You aren't worthy to empty my sister's bed. Should have quit before we began. Gonna make you. Why? I've got to admit. Mean we're not gonna fight? Why? I told you, you've won.
The Witcher wins, beating Mancomb at his own game.
You out-tongued me, but only because...
Right. 2 more champions to defeat before you can challenge.
Charge! Take it for a ride! Massacre at the estate of Durand de Savarin. Elven statues come to life to slaughter members of the citizens.
A smashing place we have, eh? Wine by
mon ami? A Witcher is the Witcher. Are you not? Would you care to challenge still waters? Shall you face off?
Like to know who I'm punching. It's not...
Rein in your curiosity, sir.
I challenge you to a duel.
Noble lord!
Mistake.
Ladies and freed of his vow.
Your blows are strong and true.
Thanks.
Have you naught to add? I'm a woman. No wry remarks?
What for? It's the 13th century. Nothing peculiar about it. Women-owned taverns run
Will you not claim there was no honor in fighting a wench?
No. I'd expect to hear that from someone who was afraid to lose to a woman.
Now only Colossus stands between you.
Witcher? Was that truly necessary? And why not? Unbelievable.
Do you like it here? No two ways about it.
What's going on here? Hey, Master Witcher, proof your work. I shan't waste my breath on you till you do. Oh.
Colossus. Interesting as monikers go.
Why would she not have? Colossus.
Fine.
Ah, boring. I'm not interested. Quick I am. Too quick for you. It'll be knick-knack.
Don't want to fight? Why?
Oh, a bit testy are we? A witcher, right? Let's do it like this. You parry 3 blows I throw your way, you win. But you can't swing at me, not once. Just deflect my blows, got it? Catch 3 of them, and I'll toss you double your wager.
Feeling that generous?
No, I just know you can't do it. No one's ever done it. Too.
Fine. Doubt I'll have it.
That I get. Ladies and gentlemen. Block, you old goose.
Good.
Shit. Whoa! Bad form! You were solely to def... Oh.
Fine.
Ah,
Don't.
whoa! Just
Feeling that.
no.
Fine.
That. Ladies and gentlemen, witness a most peculiar.
Hey guys. Assistant. So I'm just in Vela. The red dots on the map. So now I'm just gonna stand right in the middle of them and just parry. So as you can see, yeah, they just can't get through. And I only found out recently that yeah, you can actually parry behind you as I'm doing right now. So yeah, so now how do you get any offense out of this? So now, if you do a counterattack, that is when they're glowing red, you start getting this. So as you can see, he's doing a swing after he dodges out of the way. So this is what happens when you do it against certain monsters. Whoa, okay. Jumping past. And as long as you're okay, I'm gonna relocate, so I'm gonna press something else other than, okay. Whoa, okay. So yeah, so just parry. I'm not even really doing anything else. Parry, parry, time it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But yeah, as long as you keep holding parry, even though you're doing the counter swing, he will then parry anybody else.
Incredible! The Witcher has... Here's... Thanks. You've earned my esteem.
That mug's a fright.
Beetroot and Climax.
Hey there, little lamb. How much for your wool? Good sniffers first.
This way.
Maestro, champ, the undefeated.
I am.
Alcohol is the maestro's... Fighting so...
Forget.
Not sure.
Let's go.
Hold on. Whoa. I'm a man of principle. I keep to it.
Meaning?
Meaning you're to drink, or hey diddle diddle out of here.
Sheesh. Fun.
Mesdames, messieurs.
Let's do this.
Hey, well back that. Under a post.
Mistake.
When I chop you, bumble. Hey, well back that. Under a post. Yes.
Damn.
Oh. Scum. You beat me. It's not happened in years. Your fists, they're glorious.
Thanks.
I'm gobsmacked, I am. I have to drink it off. Whoa, good fight. Witcher Geralt of Rip. Behold, your trophy. A life without liquor. Witcher Geralt, the Duchess's darling.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher.
Go, go.
import.
Your wound. It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf? That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's... Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question...
I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic. What makes you think? You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. Trickery? In war, yes. And what is... She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. Then suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly... I attempted to approach her. I noted... Notice any... No, Vivi... What about? They say she's sick. Nothing unusual about... Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat. Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken... Tell me... She's her and... Yet we... Got a problem. I've devised a solution. I was looking forward to winning the tourney. Very much... This tourney... It is the year's grand... A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship, and fencing. I qualify... Yet... Yeah, I get it. Hardly a regular... I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand? Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed... Fine, I'll look into it. I shall be forever in your... Meaning? Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start? Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting. Come with me. The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins. Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you. Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely. Hit the red targets. Once more. Done enough shooting. Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would... Let's do some riding. Excellent idea. Come with me.
Trample all, for I come.
The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent. How's it a race at all, then? It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
acolo programul tu ți-l faci.
Da, n-ai șef, n-ai nimica, tu ești, doar ai intrat pe aplicație.
Tu comanzi, tu execuți.
Da.
Aha. Și plătești taxă la stat, cum?
Da, pe cum, ca și până acum, ca și până acum.
Aha.
Cu contabil.
Am înțeles. Doamna, cum e? Și lui Luciana?
Și lui Luciana acum o să-i găsim acum și imediat, nu-i stres.
Aha. Vedeți și voi unde e mai bine?
Da, da.
Asta e. Bine, Nanu, mi-a părut bine că te-am văzut și îmi cer scuze că nu te-am auzit.
Nu-i nimic, Nanica, am vrut să vă sun, ieri, a trebuit să sun și pe tatăl lui Luciana, n-am sunat.
Stalin, auzi, iară, că mi-am adus aminte că uitam. Ai zis că veniți în Constanța, când veniți?
Noi preconizam în februarie, dar s-ar putea, nu se știe sigur, să venim mai devreme, acum în ianuarie.
Păi, Nana, chestia e ca să-ți termini dantura, că am înțeles că tu ai necazuri cu dantura.
Trebuie să-mi îmbrac dinții.
Să ți îmbraci?
Da, să-mi pună corănițe.
Păi de ce?
Ca
Ăștia sunt mai albi?
Sunt plombați ăștia.
Păi trebuie să-ți rezolvi, l-ai moștenit pe tactul la dantură.
Aia ce să fac.
Asta e. Nu, când vreți veniți, că nu e. Problema este să vă rezolvați problemele care le aveți, aia e.
Da, știu, Nana, că
Bine, Nana, hai.
Bine.
Odihnește-te. Mi-a părut bine că te-am văzut. Pupă pe Luciana din partea mea, așa, lui Nana, tu?
Bine,
Să ne
Nanica.
auzim de bine. Să ne vedem sănătoși.
Da, Nanica. Să rămână, te pupa.
Pa.
Morning.
Ce faci, mami?
Ți-am zis că vorbeam cu Nana.
Bine, am înțeles. Dar ce, e liber?
Da. N-am voie?
Dar ce mama?
Da. Nu prea te auzi.
Păi de ce?
Te blocase.
Auzi, mami?
Da.
Am vrut să întreb. Ce face, mamă? Vă punem pachet mâine, că ieri ziceai că s-ar putea să veniți în concediu în țară. Nici noi nu știm, nu știu ce să fac acum.
Mamă, sună la ăla și vezi dacă poți să pui. Dacă nu, lasă, nu-i stres.
Chiar dacă veniți în țară, nu-i problemă. Important e dacă vă trimitem, să păpați tot.
Ai baiu.
Da, ai baiul, pentru că, spun sincer, bine, cârnații spun sincer că îi mâncați de prima dată. Vă țineți de capul lor, că a ieșit mama, a mâncat acum cu tactul eu 2 și tactul 2. Vai? Noi... Mai bine făceam din 10 kg de carne, data viitoare facem. Da. Problema să mâncați și vărzică și asta. Ce vrei, mă? Face, Luci papă? Fii tu de papă. Fii tu din sură de domn. Da, tasul mănâncă varză. Ai problema.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your
Blazii mănâncă varză. Dumii nu mănâncă varză.
Have you been instructed as to the corner's challenges?
Da, mami, da. Doarme, mami?
Ce?
Doarme?
Nu, n-a venit acasă.
To which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his.
Bine, mami, hai să-i dau lui tactul numărul și să sune la ăla să vedem dacă pleacă mâine, să vedem astăzi. Căutăm cutie, nici nu știu în ce să punem.
E bine.
De carton, nici nu știu.
E bine.
Păi nu că mi-ar place într-o cutie de carton, că așa v-aș pune în geamantanul cel mai mic care e prin casă. Dar ăla ar trebui Degeaba pui lăcătelul, că cheia ți-o bagi în cur. Așa măcar un pachet, o cutiuță, că vă punem niște cârnăciori, varză și zamă de varză, mami.
Da, bun, așa.
Vă punem într-o sticlă de 2 litri jumate zamă de varză, s-o beci. Nu, vrei 2 sticle, mami?
Cât vrei, mamă. Hai să vezi dacă poți să trimiți cu...
Dar de ce să nu? Ce ai? Doar în ăla de sticlă nu se sparge, nu nici... Pun pe lângă niște varză, niște... Să pun ceva să nu se clatine, știi? Da.
Ia uite, ceartă Blacky.
Păi mă ceartă că nu i-am dat nici o bucățică de cârnat, nu prea dau așa ceva, că a ieșit așa de bun. Mi dă dat tu castraveți murați. Să nu-i se... Da. Să nu-i se plece de la miros.
Cred că.
Da, mami, da. Este tetecă. Păi îi place de lucrurile mei. Dar de ce nu te duci să faci? Păi vezi că situi pe baricare.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do?
Așa.
The timing of your next mission duel is such that you should have...
Ce butonezi acolo, bă?
Makes no difference to me either way.
Calculatorul.
Since as it is,
adică?
both wait.
Adică ce butonezi tu la calculator?
Un joc.
You've denied me some devotion, that at the least my eyes are in.
Și vecinii ce vă fac?
La muncă.
Da? E bine atunci, mă, tati.
E bine, e?
Da, mâine aștept și eu, cred că să mă sune, să văd unde pleacă. Că am vorbit cu Eugen ăla, tasul, băiatul ăla, milițianul. Și zicea că face 2 echipe pentru Belgia.
E bine.
Că mai repede mi-ar conveni să merg direct în Belgia, știi? Că aș sta
La muncă cu tine, că ai stat prea mult acasă.
Da. Trebuie să mai facem ceva bănuți, tati, că mă tunez în gură că am ajuns vampir.
Da.
Da, și mai vorbesc să iei.
Thank you, my lady.
E ghine.
Da. Ce vrei, mă, că mai murdărit, mai făcut ca dracu. Ura, mă, de porum.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid.
Și fata aia e și ea la muncă?
Toată lumea e la muncă.
În afară de tine și eu, nu?
Păi am și o liberă azi, ce pisici.
Dar ai făcut mâncare la fete?
Nu.
Ai?
De ce?
Am zis și eu, nevasta să-i faci.
Ne.
Dar nu știi ce mănâncă.
No.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them. Just that it's big.
Mă, ce ai, mă, mamă?
Someone approaches.
Supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the colony.
Sirs, what seek you in my latest tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here.
Ce? Nu. Blake, bă. N-am voie!
Numai tu, numai prost impresie, da, du-te tu ăsta. Numai luptat tu impresie mintea. De 18.
Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rifia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence
Mai cu gândul la un pișteatră, altceva îți mai știu.
Doamne, auzi mă, tati, ce zice Mariu?
Îți mai spun ce vă vezi.
My heart grieves.
Câte de silicon în baie când îl pui?
Îl pun imediat, am bine.
Hai!
Mă, ce aveți acolo de vă certați?
Dar nu ne certăm în tati.
Da, tu am mâncat și gata, lasă ca puțin să o bătuți.
Acum profit și eu de ocazie, știi? Că mai ia puțin și după aia prânzul meu va fi vai de capul lui.
Da.
Da, tati.
Dacă te duci în Belgia, e chiar așa.
Dacă te duci în Belgia, nu e chiar așa.
Da, uite să dai, să-l spun pe ăla, să vezi. Ăla, dai, mami, hai că te lasă, că nu poți să vorbești și să caut numele pe telefon. Te las să închid ca să mă uit aici la tine.
Da, bine.
Da? Da.
Bă, dar ce... De ce pula mea nu mai alergă?
Come with me to the feast. We shall await.
Lead the way.
Coaie, ce pula mea, mă?
So?
Her beauties.
That is not what.
Still too early to say anything. I managed to figure one thing out.
Do you mean to say she might?
Only guessing. Found some clues.
Abraxa.
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before. To Vivian, may you?
To Vivian.
We're not. You.
Her presence at this tourney. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena.
Since you
shall fit. May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
Te morți, mă.
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat.
Damn it. You still going on a... Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse.
You mean to say you had a secret mission set off to...
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge than the...
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
My heart swells to yet at thus the group melee shall take place. The famed celebrate, make merry, revel.
Follow her. In your tent before your last contest.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Vanished. Melted into thin air. That bird. She Bruxa flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
Witcher.
Lady Vivian counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys. Hope you can face you.
So you're not actually a Bruxa.
A what?
Suspicion I had that you might be a vampire. Certain details seem to confirm it. Here you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself.
Want what done?
While you are a witcher, you were hired to kill me, were you not?
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take it in?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter? Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me.
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't be
So be it. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time. Mama loved to listen to the oriole sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. It demanded payment. And when my parents said...
Parents ever describe...
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too...
What happened after?
Nothing at first. I cake, but now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure it.
And you truly think you could do something?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim... Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question.
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Pretty quick to reject.
I do not even...
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an oriole egg.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet you wish to give me 7 years of life.
I see why. I understand.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney ground.
Let's.
Yes. I cannot appear there all...
You can change at will?
No. But I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm...
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able...
Vivian gave me the details of her situation,
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do...
I'm sorry.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up... Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you know...
I don't back out of anything.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights.
Got it.
I know now the two teams' rosters. Palmer in the lawn. With this skirmish, we commemorate the battle. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's book.
None.
I doubt you'll do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher.
It is time, gentlemen.
A chill!
Alo. Bine. Ce? O să mă apuc. Ce faceți? M-am mișto. Aurei cu Nana, zic că te pupă. Ce ai? Ce e gură? Sigur? Bine, te pupi.
Champion may reign. Today he is the one. Praised be his name. He felled a whole host, slew the most. Palmer in the Longfall and Gregoire. Geralt of Rivia shall not stand in La Belle. Though hopes he raised high, of victory sought, he fell. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors.
To explain the nature.
Show your...
Why are you here, sir?
Guillaume's no foe. Though there's little honor in meddling, he meant... You guessed correctly. He was the one to hire me.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever...
Are you quite finished? So you should do what Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent. Turn to... Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore.
My lady, but...
Out now! You assured me I could trust you.
I kept your secret, didn't...
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to...
Absolutely sure you did the right... Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curtain.
And you thought I would agree to this? This is the method...
need to find an egg. We'll have to...
This is the place.
Ce mai vrea, mă? Alo? Ce mă? Și a zis că ce vrea să pună? Eu te-am nebunit. Eu te-am nebunit. Aoleu! Bă, dacă-s bine făcuți, nu e mult. Hai, mamă. Dacă tu zici, mamă, dacă tu zici, mă, mamă, mă, te cred pe cuvânt. Dacă n-ai ieșit de nota 10, degeaba. Degeaba. Dacă n-ai ieșit de nota 10, degeaba. Nu există în catalogul meu. Si, no, da, pa, ce, cum. Au, 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 am scăpat telefonul. Am scăpat telefonul. Am scăpat telefonul. Băi, ce fac, mă întorci? Invers. Ia acolo.
Păi, dar tu mai puțin des.
Păi, curăț cartofi eu.
Curăț ce? Cartofi prăjiți cu cârnăciori de-ăștia ce pun să mamă. Și cu o salată de varză murată.
Și cu o salată de varză murată.
Trebuie să ducă tati aici la plastice să ia un pic tot de ăla de plastică. N-avem, adică cu gură mai lărgă așa ca să punem 2-3 verde să vă punem.
Sigilează ca lumea ăla.
Dar trebuie să iei, că nu știu dacă avem scoci, ca să iei de la plastice scoci. Hai? A vorbit tatăl să se ducă la Arad, să ducă, nu în vamă, că nebunie în vamă.
Bine, dar să-l sigilează ca lumea.
Hai, mamă, câte pachete mi-ar trimis eu din Italia, România, nesigilate?
Nu știu.
Eu te bag în piesa notii de urgență, cum adică nu știi?
Păi ce, ați ținut socoteala?
Dacă în virgulă căutai, căutai de toate pachetele de. Ți-aduce aminte că spune, mamă, dar ce ai făcut ăsta de la sigilat de la roda aia?
Păi da, mă, dar le puneai în haine, le ascundeai în haine.
Da, asta fie sigilat, că așa pot să-ți put în geamantat, dar nu-i sigilat?
Am zis că le puneai în haine.
Da?
Le puneai în haine și de-aia nu le găseam.
Da.
Hai că vine și Luciana, că...
Exact că vine și atunci ce vine?
Ce? numărul de România. Mamă, te-ai blocat. Mamă, nu știu ce faci.
După ce mi-ai trimis adresa, mi-ai trimis un număr de telefon. Al cui e ăla?
Ăla cu 008 pisici e al lui ăla care am vorbit. Ăla cu 07... Ăla cu 07894 e al meu.
Frate, eu știu cu 078 cui mei.
Mamă, începe cu 07894, ăla e numărul meu. Celălalt e numărul lui omul ăla care am vorbit.
Nu știu, mi-a trimis că ți-am arătat ultimul număr. Mi-a trimis un număr după ce mi-a trimis adresa. Lor.
Săptămâna niște acolo.
Ăsta cruță cartofi și fumează.
Nu te-ai auzit?
Ce, mami?
A venit și Lucian acasă.
Dede nu avea nevoie de un cartof fiert și pasat, o jumătate de kilogram de carne tocată, foia dulce, usturoi granulat și piper măcinat de la Cosmin, 3-4 linguri de ulei, un morcov fiert și pasat, o ceapă tocată mărunt, un ou, o legătură de mărar, una de pătrunjel și puțină sare.
Hai că ne auzim mai încolo.
Nu avea nevoie de o jumătate de litru de suc de roșii, piper măcinat, usturoiul curat și cimbă de la Cosmin, 3-4 linguri de ulei, o ceapă tocată mărunt, o legătură de pătrunjel, 2 căței de usturoi și puțină sare.
S-a întâmplat ceva cu el?